Reported and posted on social media. An Elder campaign staffer says the attack happened while a group of homeless people shouting profanity surrounded them on 3rd Avenue. Elder was not injured, but a staffer was punched by a homeless person. Steve Gregory, KFI.
And John Penn will have much more on that after the news. The Justice Department has been Texas over its new abortion law.
The United States also seeks a permanent and preliminary injunction prohibiting enforcement of the statute against the state of Texas.
Attorney General Merrick Garland says the law was enacted in open defiance of the Constitution. The law bans abortion up to 6 weeks of a pregnancy, and anyone who helps a woman get an abortion after that time can be sued. The Attorney General in Texas says the Biden administration is
You can expect a lot from the 2011 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Toyota's off-road capable 2011 FJ Cruiser allows drivers the ability to experience new terrain and create adventures.
Smooth gear shifts are achieved thanks to the refined 6-cylinder engine, providing a spirited yet composed.
You can expect a lot from the 2011 Toyota FJ Cruiser. You can expect a lot from the 2011 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Toyota's off-road capable 2011 FJ Cruiser allows drivers the ability to experience new terrain and create adventures.
Smooth gear shifts are achieved thanks to the refined 6-cylinder engine, providing a spirited yet composed ride and drive.
Once inside, the attention to safety and security is obvious. Toyota infused the interior with top-shelf amenities such as one-touch window functionality, a tachometer, skid plates, available Bilstein shock absorbers, and a split folding rear seat. The optional rear-view camera helps you see what's behind you when reversing.
The available JBL audio system plays the 6-disc CD changer through 11 powerful speakers and subwoofer. Toyota ensures the safety and security of its passengers with equipment such as dual front impact airbags with occupant sensing airbag, head curtain airbags, traction control, brake assist, anti-whiplash front head restraints, ignition disabling, and 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS. For added security, dynamic stability control supplements the drivetrain.
The 2011 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Pure practicality in a stylish package.
Another hot one on tap tomorrow. We'll tell you about that next.
The most important financial decision you'll make isn't picking the next top stock or fund manager. It's choosing the right financial advisor.
30
Find out in a special encore presentation of our virtual event with Rick Edelman on Tuesday, September 14th at 3 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern. It's free. Register at EdelmanFinancialEngines.com. You'll get advice on how to select the right financial advisor, and you'll get a list of the 11 questions to ask before hiring one. Take this list with you when you interview financial advisors, and if you already have one, use the checklist to evaluate if they are right for you. You will get all the information you need, and Rick will make it fun and entertaining. It's free, so register right now for a special encore presentation of our virtual event on September 14th at 3 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern. Register at EdelmanFinancialEngines.com. That's EdelmanFinancialEngines.com.
Hey, it's Jerry Hoffman. Let's talk about your Medicare coverage. Am Health Plan is for people with Medicare. Now more than ever, it's important to have comprehensive coverage when you need it most. If you're new to Medicare, have both Medicare and Medi-Cal, or have been diagnosed with certain chronic conditions, you may qualify to enroll in SCAN now. Call SCAN at 1-855-370-7226, TTY 711, or ask your agent about SCAN. SCAN Health Plan is an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in SCAN Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
The KSI Financial Report brought to you by Dale Line. The Dow Jones down 152, S&P 500 down 21, Nasdaq down 38. And the average price of the gallon of regular gas in California is still 39.
Dale Line is celebrating 75 years of innovation and personal service that's second to none.
Southland weather from KSI, another hot one tomorrow. High in the mid-70s. 70s to around 80 at the beaches, mid-80s to mid-90s for Metro LA, low 90s to 103 in the valleys, low to upper 90s for NOC, upper 90s to 102 in the IE. Right now it's 80 in Dana Point, 90 in Anaheim, 100 in West Hills, and 92 in Trinidad. Relay Local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom, I'm Kathleen Mark.
Out of the unique moment, we have to recognize I have made mistakes. Period. Full stop.
The way this man arrogantly handled the pandemic and shut everything down by his own kids in private school, simply his own winery.
He was going to appoint himself as the homeless rock.
We're going to recall the city boys.
Period. Full stop. He's trash.
Why do we be able to take that as homelessness, crime, and cost of living?
That's exactly what I'm doing every single day, 24/7.
They don't realize the connection between what's going on in Second and why that type of housing is so high.
People that are behind it, a member of the 3%ers, the cowboys, folks that support QAnon conspiracy, that's the origin here. They're exhausted by the Ron Johnsons and the Tucker Carlsons. They're exhausted by the Margie Taylor Greene. They're exhausted by the right-wing echo chambers that have been perpetuating misinformation.
But the connection is what's going on in Second and why they feel they're so bad.
Period. Full stop. They're not going to change course just because of a few naysayers and doomsayers. You have a choice. You go out and drink and drive and put everybody else's lives at risk. They're going to defeat the recall. He's a bum. I heard some guy, I guess, on cable TV listening on the radio. Driving in, and the guy goes, period, full stop. Oh no, it's cutting on. I don't, this can't do. Don't tell me that all these political beats are going to be using period, full stop. No. Period, full stop. Oh my God, when did that start? So, you know what? If he survives this recall, he's going to be treated like this big savior again. Right. That the people have repudiated the recall effort and gathered into the computer star. That's your government! Yep. All the good sugar things that the Times will roll out their tongues for the government. We're going to go back and take a look again with a little more information. Yesterday's big story out of Venice. Larry Elder was leading among the candidates to replace Newsom, according to the poll. Spent only about 12 minutes in Venice. Apparently, not long before he started walking down the street, he was confronted by hecklers, including a clearly white woman on a bicycle wearing all black, except she's got a mask on her face, which is a gorilla face with pink hair. And she hurls an egg at Larry Elder, which apparently glances off him, and she starts screaming, have a little audio play. Then another guy gets involved, one of the members of Larry's detail, confronts him. We do have learned also that apparently somebody fired a pellet gun. Yeah, there you go. After pellet hit one of Larry's entourage as well. They hustled out of there in short order. In fact, I guess they didn't even deal with a whole lot of violence. Did you see the phrase hate crime in any of the headlines today? No, white people attacking black candidate, one of them wearing a gorilla mask. In fact, I mentioned that briefly yesterday in passing, and then this morning I read Kyle Smith in the National Review. He took it really much further. Why did the attack on Larry Elder the biggest story in America? A white woman in a gorilla mask threw an egg at a black man seeking to become the first non-white governor of our largest state. And the media just run. He said, do a search, pretty much nothing comes up. The LA Times did cover the story, but it was more in passing. If Elder were a Democrat, the attack would have been instantly a good reason to be racist. It would not only be front page news, but this stuff only news to be hearing about today on CNN and MSNBC. Imagine Don Lemon would be doing an hour-long broadcast of the attack. And convening panels discussing just how the attack pulls a scab off racism in America and proves we have so much work to do in healing the country. He's racist. Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the rare times you can really see the parallel universe clearly. I brought it up before the Trump story, but this is a really good example. Because they don't care about racism. It's something that they shout about in order to pursue their socialist agenda. To attack the other, it's a distraction, it's a weapon, but they don't actually care about racism, or they would be screaming about this is a real attack. They actually got hit by an egg, where there's actually pellets flying through the air out of a gun. But that's not a racist attack. coincidence.
Oh, what is
That
it?
happened.
Wow.
I think only threw a bottle at Houston, remember that? That was a while back. Yeah. I think it was in Oakland. Somebody held the bottle. Didn't hit him. But, I really want the White Sox. Yeah, but that's, you know, and now we have the big race to find out that they like so much, and they're ignoring it. Yeah. Because Larry yelled it to them, it was just for the White Sox. The White put the, they started with that. I like to tell. Here's about 30, 40 seconds of the melee from yesterday. So the person you heard screaming, touch me again, that was the crazy woman that was mask. There was another man that took a punch on one of Larry's staffers. What's her name? Yeah, that's the other thing we don't know. Where's all the information? Where's the racer El Segundo Time giving us the information? Did you mention Deborah Mark they're doing some kind of investigation now? Did I hear that in the news before? If you were?
Yeah, I'm here. On Larry Elder.
Yeah, I thought I heard
Yes,
that.
the LAPD, Steve Gregory just did a story, and they are looking into what happened yesterday.
Have they detained this woman? Do we know?
I don't believe so.
They're firing pellets, throwing eggs?
Exactly.
I mean, we're in a real dangerous territory here, and but he's a black Republican, so I guess that's fair game, according to the El Segundo Times. And CNN, fair game, not news, something just to shrug off, big deal. Yeah, apparently the Times did mention that 8 characterizations have been used as a racist trope, essentially. But that was, according to Kyle Smith, that was the sole reference to racism in the story. And so breaking news. They did not provide or investigate any of the text or even provide her name. And he said, yes, if this was opposite land,
Sorry.
it should be a big story. Everyone would want to know this woman's name and it's completely castigated and condemned her. But that's happening because the progressive media doesn't want Larry Elder even in there. They don't want him campaigning. He only went there to point out the crazy homeless story, but that's wrong because that's demonizing, right? Yeah. We're going to have, and you know, that's why it's so difficult to get anything done because all the idiots in politics take their cues from the morons and racists that they also spend their time. The woman who's been on our show several times dealing with the Venice homeless story apparently was one of those who helped organize the 12 minutes of Larry Elder's tour in Venice. She's going to join us at 5 o'clock. Soledad and Phil, she's an activist that's trying to do something about the homeless problem in Venice. So we'll give us her version. She's there. So that'll be very good. Now, when we come back, a question you asked yesterday. We have some answers. And I think that the question is along the lines of, if Newsom is recalled, was the floor just open right there and dropped out? Was he done with them? Well, the answer is no, but we'll give you the two-step explanation for that. John and Beck, KFI, got the Marquez News.
Legislative board this afternoon will consider mandating COVID-19 vaccinations for all students 12 and up for in-person classes or other activities. United Airlines says employees who are getting religious or medical exemption from the COVID vaccine mandate will have to post in for unpaid leave. This summer has been the hottest summer ever recorded in the U.S. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says the average temperature of the summer was 74 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2.6 degrees higher than normal. We'll go to the 101, and we will check in with the KFI in the sky next.
Well, if you wake up in the morning and you can't see what's going on, everything's blurry, everything is unfocused. You're fumbling through your glasses, and it turns out you sat down. Dr. Charles Mangus Saddleback Eye Center has the laser light LASIK exam. You can fix everything, and the exam is free. The laser light LASIK exam. It uses a laser, measures your eyes over 1,000 times to perfectly map your vision. Dr. Mangus takes this blueprint and he uses it to do the procedure. And the procedure Explain that. There's no pain. You walk out of there in most cases 23 vision or better. I went through this. You'll go through it, and you'll be seeing crystal clear. This works with nearsightedness, farsightedness, astigmatism, reading glasses, all that. To be one of the first 14 callers, schedule a free laser light LASIK exam. Call 866-559-4444. 866-559-4444. 866-559-4444. The Metropolitan Water District of Southern California encourages you to be extra mindful of water use during this drought. Cut back even more where you can. They're right here with you with tips and rebates at BeWaterwise.com. That's BeWaterwise.com.
Weather from KFI sunny tomorrow, highs mid-80s to around 103. This report brought to you by the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. So the Southern California's way under the alert traffic center, we make it easy fast on the 101 in Calabasas. Switching things to fast up here on the southbound side near Parkway Calabasas, but delays are still very heavy and slow based on Lost Hills. Opening up just past the scene of this crash, more slowing ahead, getting out of the Woodland Hills area from DeSoto. These stretches all the way to the 171 before split. But check out Mock Slayer with Mike O'Brien. KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Avery Attorney, Superwoman, Superlawyer.com.
We've had some trouble here in Eagle on the 10. At the 10 westbound approaching Central, vehicle fire. Mostly off to the right shoulder. May have blocked the right lane for a bit, but looks like they're in the final clearance stages and still backing up to about 4th and Ontario. East outside of the 10, that's going to be close to the 57 off the Kellogg interchange. Or going ahead from Ontario on and off into Fontana. Pablo's in Riverside coming up now. It's on the 60 eastbound, just past Riverside interchange with about Blaine. Stuck Boston in the number 4 lane, so right lane's going to be blocked there. Very tight now to Riverside interchange, back out of Rubidoux from about Rubidoux both sides. If there's an accident, this is Superwoman, Superlawyer.com. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
In Brea, the 57 southbound flowing in stretches from Lambert all the way to Coachella. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nicole Martinez.
This report is sponsored by AIS Insurance. Walter, how much did you pay?
I paid $128 a month when I switched to AIS. When I heard the jingle, I remembered the phone number and gave it up to 1-800-777-4AIS.
1-800-777-4AIS.
Owning a business comes with pressure. There's a limit to what I can do and still keep employees engaged. Fortunately, there's Insperity. They put 30+ years of HR experience to work to help me with hiring, training, HR administration, and compliance, while giving my employees competitive benefit options. And because I'm able to focus on other priorities, my employees can thrive and my business can grow. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Insperity, HR that makes a difference.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. Have you still not done solar? Let me help clear up the misconception. Solar doesn't cost you money. It saves you money. And it doesn't matter where your panels are made. It matters who makes them. And those $29.95 solar specials, they're not what's going to end up on your home. Sunluck left all of that behind to build a company that does solar better. Time for solar. It's time for Sunluck. Get started today at sunluck.com. That's sunluck.com. CSLB 1008372.
It's the Word Mattress Store can't stop shouting every Labor Day holiday. Sale! Sale! Great, Dad, but what could have been the lowest price on the wrong mattress? So this Labor Day, come to Sixth Place, where our exclusive bed match technology scientifically matches you for just the right mattress.
Save 50% on select mattresses. And with your good credit, pay 0% financing for 36 months.
So this Labor Day, don't settle for a low price on the wrong mattress.
Trust your sleep to Sixth Place.
I'm happy I
That
was
sounds
solar.
nice.
I'm sad I didn't go with consumer. I would have saved even more money.
Here's a new offer. New Tesla 420 panels and power walls for $79.96 per month at $0 down.
Dial pound 250 from your cell and say SolarMax or go to solarmaxtech.com. Duplicate available. Quick price of estimating rate up to Small businesses are always looking for ways to cut costs. That's why they should switch to Spectrum Business. They could cut their internet and phone bill in half while getting faster internet speeds and proven reliability. Call 888-489-2212 today. The IRS finally caught up with Louie. I haven't paid my taxes in 8 years. He was in big trouble. We're going to take your house. Louis found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm, and rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Give Optima Tax a call. That's an help. Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055. Optima Tax Relief. For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. If you thought you missed the lowest mortgage rates in history, you're in luck, because they're back. Mortgage rates are near historic lows again. So if you have a mortgage, refinance it and forget it. You'll never have to worry about refinancing again. Network Capital Funding is offering a low 15-year fixed rate at 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Incredible! Network Capital has built a reputation for saving people time and money with our yield process that's fast, simple, and secure. Our 15-year fixed rate is 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Now, second chances don't come often, and you may never see these rates again. So refinance it and forget it. That's a 15-year fixed at 1.75%. Yes, 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Call the experts at Network Capital now. Call 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1-HIT. As in home run. Call now and save big on your refi. 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1448. You know what? I think 117 not licensed in all states. Visit licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation and Financing Law. Number 603-787 to equal opportunity limit. Rates subject to change. May not be available at rate law. Discount for your law. Subject to approval. Call 800-500-1448. KFI and thrill seekers at the Afterburner Music Festival at the Pacific Air Show in Huntington Beach, October 1st and 2nd. This year's event will feature performances by Sammy Hagar and the Circle, Sam Hunt, Exit Masters, and more. Get your tickets now at AfterburnerMusicFestival.com. KFI AM 640. Let's stimulate your heart. Up and Shampoo KFI. AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. But we're still at the Houston recall deaths, and yesterday you had sort of asked the question, what happens if Newsom is recalled on September 14th? Is he immediately removed? Well, the answer is no. County election officials up and down the state have 30 days after the election to complete the official canvass. Come on! And it's not expected until the 38th day after the election, the Secretary of State will certify the results, and the new governor will take the oath of office. 38 days after September 14th brings us well into late October. And you may think how much damage you can do in 38 days. Well, there are hundreds of bills that he hasn't signed yet that is coming out of this legislature. In fact, I think the legislative deadline for new bills has passed. So there's going to be stuff piling up on his desk that's already passed, and he has to sign it. And if he's got nothing to lose, because remember, if he wins, he's still up for re-election next year. Right. But if he loses, well, then his political career is over, and he can release every murderer. Can you imagine what he'd do in the 38 days? He might do prison. You know what? We might see Scott Peterson walking the street. Why not? David Westerfield, right? All of them. And there's so many of those murderers who did like the stranglers or the... Yeah, I can't keep track of those. We don't mention dead, but those guys similar. I think he's going to let out the Boston Strangle. And also, we've also got that Senate Bill 9 and 10 on this thing. Oh, yeah. And the one that's going to change single-family housing forever. Actually, Senate Bill 10 is all single-family homes will be built up by the state, and homeless condominiums will go up in its place. They get to move out first? No. Depends on time the bulldozers show up. Wow. If you're sleeping... Oh, that's Senate Bill 10, and if you've been Bowers, Bill, good luck. In a related story, sort of, the El Segundo Times talked about something else that we brought up on the show many times, and how big a factor it's going to be in this recall campaign, and that's the old Bell harvester. A lot of the stories focus on what Republicans are up to, which is all right, of course. But the consensus from the story is that nobody's really doing it, or at least they're not openly talking about it. Well, they're not talking about it because normal people think it's cheating. So what they don't want to do is talk about how they're cheating and have to deal with the mess that the Biden-Trump election was. They don't want an insurrection in Sacramento, so they're going to go, hey, we're not cheating. We're not doing that ballot harvesting thing. Pooh, no good. Chair of the Los Angeles Democratic Party said We're not participating in ballot harvesting. How much do you believe that? That's not what the party does. I know it's legal, but that's not our strategy. That is not our tool. They passed the bill. They wrote it. In Sacramento. It was Lorena Gonzalez, by the way. Yes, it was Lorena Gonzalez, who may be one of the most damaging legislators that the world has ever seen. She's the one that killed the Uber and Lyft drivers. That's right. She ruined all the freelancers, ruined their lives. With her nonsense. Where is she, from San Diego? What's wrong with you people in San Diego? Lorena Gonzalez? Her husband is the crazy head of the San Diego Board of Supervisors. They can stop all of those. He was he's a hemorrhoid. But wait, what she said in this story? What she said, I think we always leave too much on the table when it's talking about voting. Sometimes, God bless our Democratic Party, individuals within the party like to take a high moral ground. They distance themselves from practical measures that would make life easier for everyday folks. What she's talking about, because her goal was to remove barriers for those who can't leave work or home to participate in elections. That's why she said she wrote the ballot harvesting. That's what she wants is she wants female people to vote. She wants people in white people to vote.
Discerning drivers will appreciate 2050 Dodge Durango.
Don't have television sets and don't even know what's going on.
Discerning drivers will appreciate 2050 Dodge Durango. Delivering discerning drivers will appreciate 2050 Dodge Durango.
And you just say, hey,
delivering style and power in a single package. The optional 5.7-liter V8 Hemi engine provides substantial power to make hauling, towing, or even the morning commute practical and easy. Optional 20-inch aluminum wheels come in styles from hyper black to full. Ensures the safety. V8 power and performance equipment integrated throughout. This vehicle offers power, spaciousness, and durability in a refined and innovative package.
You don't take your ballot from you and make sure that's for the registrar voters. They're not worried about the mail or the swap. They want to do a more mobile version of ballot harvesting because they got screwed. What was it? 2018. The Republicans in this state got screwed. Lost a bunch of congressional seats. We lost. The Democrats got a 2/3 majority in the Assembly and the Senate. I mean, ballot harvesting was like a plague. It was like locusts that went through the area. And the Republicans got so embarrassed because they didn't do it. So they did more of it in 2020 and got back a few seats here and there. And of course they're going to do it. And
Take command of the road in the 2015 Mercedes-Benz GL class.
The Taliban
Injecting sophistication and finesse into the full-size SUV. GPS navigation technology.
Driving geometry.
And by the way,
The 2015 Mercedes-Benz GL class. Delivering an all-capable and supremely stylish package.
It doesn't have to have the name of the harvest store. The name of the harvest. Well, there is. If you look at the back of the envelope, they're going to take the place to put their name down and sign it too. And I've been authorized to deliver this ballot, but if it's empty, they're not going to. I was never a part of that whole Trump election got stolen story, okay? Never saw any proof of that, but I'm telling you, I got ballot harvesting.
Take command of the road in the 2000.
Yeah, most states don't want it. There's a lot of there's legalized bribery in politics, and you give $1 million to the politicians on profit. This is legalized here. There should be no ballot harvesting. There ought to be no mail-in ballots, because that leads to all kinds of nonsense. You know what Trump said recently? What? The only way you can vote is in person with an ID. Yeah, no other way. Yeah. That is the way it should be. You should make the effort to vote. You should show your face. You should prove that's your faith. If voting is that important, then it should be at least the same kind of process that you need to buy beer. You can't have somebody showing up to buy alcohol if you don't have an ID. But I got carded to buying a bottle of wine a few months ago. Now look at that, you wino. Yeah. Right. We got one to drink it in the parking lot. It's always fun. On the dumpster? Yeah. My favorite spot. In the shade. John K. Caff, I never mark anything. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
President Biden has announced new mandates to get more people vaccinated against COVID-19.
We still have nearly 80 million Americans who have failed to get the shot. And to make matters worse, there are elected officials actively working to undermine the fight against COVID-19.
Biden announced an executive order requiring all federal employees and contractors to be vaccinated and plans for large companies to mandate vaccines because this plan also increases testing, protects the economy, and makes kids safer in school. The news is brought to you by Pacific Coast Tonight. President Biden is planning a trip to California to support Governor Newsom in the recall election. Newsom's people say he and Biden will be in Long Beach Monday. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki was asked today why.
Well, certainly he supports Governor Newsom remaining governor.
Vice President Harris was with Newsom yesterday in the Bay Area. Newsom says the voters, if they don't vote no on the recall, Lori Elder could be sworn in as governor in a matter of weeks. Other Republicans voting against Newsom include businessman John Cox, former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulkner, and State Assemblyman Kevin Kiley. Calaiso has issued another flex alert in SoCal and is again asking people to voluntarily conserve electricity. It follows yesterday's alert that was in place because of predictions of high energy demand due to above normal temperatures. Calaiso says it expects people will be using air conditioners again today because of the heat. The flex alert will run from 4 this afternoon until 9 tonight, and during that time, people are asked to set their thermostats to 78 degrees or higher. And Twitter hopes to help you connect with someone new.
Through the use of its new shared interest feature. The new feature being tested right now could eventually help connect users interested in the same thing. The feature is called Community, similar to other social networks like Facebook's groups, Discord, and Reddit. Once users join Community, they can tweet directly to those in the group and see posts from other members. So now it's by invite only, but moderators have unlimited invites and members get 5 per community. Thanks to James Lee, Kfi Am.
It's slow on the 210 in Pasadena. Listen to eastbound sign. We're seeing a backup away from just about now 10. Very likely to spare
Yes, I did.
beyond as you travel all the way into Azusa, but are past Citrus. But I'm also seeing some very dense traffic up at that north end of the 7th freeway, which is on the southbound side getting out of Old Pasadena. That is where delays are loading up coming off of the 210, and it's solid ahead all the way to California Boulevard. We've got Michael Bryan in Industry, KFI in the Sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, Superwoman, Superlawyer.com.
Wow.
Except for the 605 both directions. 605 southbound loading up now just off the 60, from the 60 down to the 5 through Whittier. That's going to be the tight stretch. Northbound 605 on the break curve for the 105, much of the way that same stretch up towards the 60. Here looser on that northbound side. Bill comes at Riverside, 60 eastbound on the bridge with the 215 south, right about Blaine, right off the Riverside interchange. Bring up a stuck spot there from the right lane. This thing is still there, too. It's bumping about the match about Valley Way in Worthing Oak. And it also looks like every top is on the west side. That's the North 405 at National. It's a injury accident blocking lane. That's going to be adding to storms to Culver City up through the Tacoma to pass into the valley. Injured in an accident, visit Superwoman, Superlawyer.com.
The 2014 Chevrolet Volt has innovative styling with a
KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm in Montana.
Hey, Conway here. Know why I got a whole house water filtration system from Puritan Water? Because I don't want to wonder if my family's tap water is safe.
The 2014
No wasting money on bottled water, no plastic bottles to recycle, and no more visits to the contractor's office because you're lifting 5-gallon bottles of water or 40 pounds of salt. No calcium buildup on faucets or shower heads, and that alone is worse. Puritan extends the life of your water heater. They go with this clean water. Puritan Water offers free lifetime service. No one else can make that claim. The system takes up a little tiny amount of space. So let's get Puritan, California's preferred whole house water filtration system. And for a limited time, when you buy a whole house system, you get the 6-stage alkaline drink system for free. 844-80-water. 844-80-water. That's P-U-R, again, water.com. Spell wrong, but the water's right. 844-80-water.
Southland weather from KFI. It's going to be hot again tomorrow. Mid-70s to around 80 at the beaches. Mid-80s to mid-90s for Metro LA. Low 90s to around 103 in the valley. Low to upper 90s for inland OC. Upper 90s to 102 in the IE. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Jeff Lamar.
Have you been wanting to spruce up your home, but are being told you'll have to wait weeks or even months for your furniture to come in? Don't wait. At Court Furniture Outlet, everything you see is in stock and ready for immediate delivery. But now, during Court Furniture Outlet's
Discerning drivers will
sale, you'll save on everything you need to brighten up your home or make your workplace more comfortable. New upholstery in several styles and colors, including sleeper sectionals with storage only $5.99. A huge selection.
Discerning drivers will appreciate the 2014 Smart 4.2 electric drive. Fresh air comes standard.
Come into one of Southern California's best kept secrets, where home stagers, designers, and savvy business professionals have been shopping for
Discerning
over 30
drivers will
years.
appreciate
Visit Court Furniture Outlet in Glendale on Central in Corona at the 91 on the corner.
Discerning drivers will appreciate the 2014 Smart 4.2 electric. Discerning drivers will appreciate the 2014 Smart.
This face has been healthy. Yeah, I'll take a walk.
Sarah drive.
And now the top 5 reasons
Airport.
to get never fun.
Shift balance, fire, and wind. You'll turn 500 points onto your wind card, and you're